Hey guys, it's David from the Floor Player Podcast. I started doing David asks, or you ask, David answers section. This will be the first one that I try out. I don't know how this will go, and these are more like questions that are not like video game related that we can't exactly answer on the show for obvious reasons. I got an email this week from Muffin Man, who I've seen in chat for a while back. He said he's looking for an MP3 player for months now, but he says every review I read is so slanted it's not even funny. The thing I need to know is how long does your battery life last on your Zune? And when most people complain about the Zune, battery life always seems to be the thing they throw in. And he asked about DRM too. The thing is, first off, battery, I don't think it's probably the best one. I mean, I haven't had too much experience with iPods, but from my knowledge and from friends like Nick and a couple of my other friends having iPods, their battery life seems to last pretty good. But I mean, with any rechargeable battery, the life, depending on when you buy it and how much you use it, I mean, the battery's going to be different for everybody. I mean, because I think technically you're even supposed to drain your battery like once a month or every like 3 months. You're supposed to actually drain it so it completely runs out of battery, and that'll help prolong the life of it. So I mean, I don't even begin to think about doing that. So for me, Zune is pretty good. I mean, I drive around, I get at least a good 8 hours out of it probably. I'm not too exactly sure because that's my old Zune. I recently just bought 2 more. So if you've been keeping up with the blog, you probably know about that. Yeah, but my first one was a used one that I bought off a friend. So I mean, I don't know how much he used his or how he took care of his battery. So I think it's a little bit skewed. I personally am just one of those people who likes to recharge things. It's one of those. It's a good feeling when you plug something in and it's recharging, and it's like, it's like breathing new life into it. So for me, I come home, first thing I do is just plug it into my charger, and by the next day, sure, no problem. I have plenty of music. Battery life for the music. So I can't really give a great answer on that one, man. But I mean, it's great for what I've been doing. I flew to Japan a couple times and had no problem with battery on there. The DMR stuff. I'm sorry, DRM. Sorry, DRM. Again, I don't use the Zune for their marketplace. I want to. It'd be great if I could. Except I got Japanese language on my Zune. The Zune does not support Japanese language, so that's one of the reasons why it took me so long to get a Zune. But I did finally find some message boards that showed me how to do it. You can fake it and update it so that you can support Japanese language. I don't update the firmware or the Zune software because if I did, there's the possibility that it'll overwrite it and then I'll lose all that language compatibility. So I'm actually stuck. I actually like the old ones better. If you, let's see, where's my, hold on. I actually like if you look at it, I actually like the old ones better because oh crap, if you have the old ones, see, I don't know if you can see it okay from there, but maybe. All the menus fit on the screen. When you update to the new one, they make each of these tabs really, really big. And because they're really big, you have to scroll down and it goes all the way to the bottom of the screen, and then it has to flip back up every time you go back up to the music tab. So I actually prefer the old ones better. The new one, the new firmware adds a clock into it and adds a different way to look at the battery, and I think better support for certain things. But from what I do, I mean, it's fine. Doing that stuff is great on the old ones. As far as the Zune, I absolutely love it. One of the things I love the most about the Zune is it comes with a sleeve case, and I can scroll up. And one of the problems I had with my old MP3 player is that it had those scroll bars, and I don't like those because you can't reach them through the case. And with this, the buttons are on the side, so you never ever accidentally hit them by accident. Because they're so small and recessed. and it's easy for me to just walk down the street, slide it down a little bit so I can see the menu, and I can actually navigate it with the sleeve still on, and then put it back in. So my Zunes are basically unscratched because I never have to take it out of the sleeve basically, except for just to look at the thing. You know, I can even skip. It's gotten to the point where you can see that ring right there where I've been pressing it, so I never even have to take it out to change or pause or go back or whatever. So I absolutely love the Zune. I always wanted to get the new ones because they have a bigger screen, but again, I don't like the touch pads and I don't like that stuff. So yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to email me, David Lau at 4playerpodcast.com. The number 4, and Lau is spelled L-I-A-O. So yeah, if you want to put in the title, you ask David answers, or ask David, or whatever, so I know what it's about. I'll be happy to answer any questions. So again, we'll see you next time. Thanks Muffin Man for the question. Hope to see you in chat some more, and see you later.